December 26, 1900. The relief vessel Hesperus approaches the rocky shores of Island Moor, one of Scotland's desolate Flannan Isles. On board, a new keeper, sent to replace one of the men stationed at the lighthouse. But as the ship nears, something is wrong. No greeting party, no movement, no signs of life. The lighthouse beacon should have been blazing, warning passing ships of the dangerous cliffs. Instead, it stands dark, silent. When the crew steps ashore, they find an eerie sight: an abandoned lighthouse, a locked door, a stopped clock, uneaten meals left on the table. 3 men, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, Donald McArthur, are gone. No bodies, no trace. Only a few cryptic clues remain. What happened on that lonely island? Stay with us as we uncover one of the most chilling disappearances in maritime history. The isolated world of Island Moor. The Flannan Isles are a cluster of uninhabited islands, battered by the relentless waves of the North Atlantic. The largest Island Moor is home to little more than seabirds and jagged cliffs. In 1899, a lighthouse was built to guide ships through the treacherous waters. 3 men were assigned to keep it running: principal keeper James Ducat, first assistant Thomas Marshall, and second assistant Donald McArthur. Their job? Simple in theory: maintain the beacon, keep logs, and wait for the next supply ship. But life on the island was anything but easy. The men had little contact with the outside world. Supplies were delivered only every few weeks. The winds howled day and night, and local fishermen whispered of a curse: that the island was home to spirits, restless and vengeful. Still, the keepers did their duty. Until December 1900, when they vanished. The discovery. December 15, 1900. The steamer Archer sails past the Flannan Isles. The captain notes something strange. The lighthouse is dark. No light, no signal. A malfunction, perhaps? But when the relief vessel Hesperus arrives 11 days later, they find the island completely deserted. As the crew steps onto the rocky shore, unease grips them. The lighthouse door is locked from the inside. The clock has stopped. The fire is out, its ashes cold. The kitchen table is set for a meal, but the food is untouched. Stranger still, 2 sets of heavy oilskins, the rain gear used for storms, are missing. But the third remains, suggesting 1 man left without protection from the elements. The logbook's cryptic entries. Then the most disturbing clue of all, the logbook. Lighthouse logs were meant to be routine: weather conditions, ship sightings, maintenance records. But the final entries were anything but ordinary. December 12th, First Assistant Keeper Thomas Marshall writes of a violent storm, howling winds, crashing waves, an overwhelming sense of fear. December 13th, all 3 men are reportedly praying, unusual for seasoned lighthouse keepers. December 14th, Marshall writes that the storm is dying down, but they still feel a sense of doom. The final entry? Simply, storm ended, sea calm. God is over all. But here's the thing. There were no reported storms in the area at that time. What had the keepers seen? And what drove them to such fear? Theories and speculation. With no bodies, no signs of struggle, and only strange clues left behind, theories began to swirl. Could there be a rational explanation? Or had something beyond our understanding taken place? Here are the leading theories. Theory number 1. A rogue wave. The most widely accepted theory is that a massive wave swept the men out to sea. The western landing platform showed signs of extreme weather damage, bent railings, dislodged equipment. If 2 men had gone to secure the supplies, a sudden wave could have dragged them into the ocean. The third, seeing this, may have rushed out to help, only to meet the same fate. But one problem remains. Why was there no storm recorded in the area? And why would experienced keepers leave without all their gear? Theory number 2, madness and murder. Isolation can do strange things to the mind. Some speculate that one of the men, possibly Donald McArthur, known for his temper, snapped. A fight broke out, and one or more of them were thrown into the sea. The last man, racked with guilt, may have taken his own life. The log entries do hint at rising fear, but with no evidence of violence, this remains pure speculation. Theory number 3, supernatural forces. Long before the lighthouse was built, locals feared Island Moorder's legends spoke of ghosts, sea spirits, and creatures lurking beneath the waves. Some believe the keepers were taken by something ancient, something inhuman. A wild theory? Perhaps. But what if the fear they wrote about wasn't caused by the storm, but by something else? Theory number 4, a secret military operation. Another possibility, one kept in whispers, is that the men saw something they weren't supposed to. A covert naval test? A hidden wartime experiment? If so, were they silenced to keep the secret buried at sea? No records support this. But then again, secrets rarely leave a paper trail. Theory number 5, alien abduction. As bizarre as it sounds, some theorists point to the classic hallmarks of an unexplained disappearance. No bodies, unexplained fear, and eerie final words. Could the keepers have been taken by something beyond this world? Unlikely. Absolutely. Impossible. Who's to say? Over a century has passed, and the fate of the Flannan Isles Lighthouse Keepers remains unknown. The Northern Lighthouse Board officially concluded that the men were lost to the sea. But the unanswered questions, the eerie log entries, the abandoned meal, the missing gear, continue to haunt history. Today, the lighthouse stands automated, its beam cutting through the mist. No one lives on Island Moor anymore. The wind still howls, the waves still crash, and sailors passing by still look toward the island, wondering if the ghosts of the lost keepers remain. 3 men, a lighthouse, a mystery lost to the sea. What do you think happened to the Flannan Isles Keepers? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more unsolved mysteries. Until next time, keep your lights burning bright.